There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night here at the BTA Network. Since it's Friday, it's game night, and tonight it's trivia night. That means we're going to test our knowledge, and no, the points do not matter. We're just like, whose line is it anyway? So, anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddbogstream. I'm currently joined on the line by three of my crazy cohorts. First, below me is our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
What's up, people?
To my left, we have our tiny sus, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello. And I'm going to have to reboot my computer because Knox ain't
Yeah,
starting right.
it's gonna make you do that, unfortunately. And finally, to
Well,
our
I'll
bottom,
wait till after.
yeah, just
I'll
do it
wait till
after the
after.
show. Yeah, and to my bottom left, we have our resident man from the Bronx, Sajo. Hello, Sajo. Yep. Well, anyway, you probably noticed that our resident Joker's on here. He and Oracle are away on vacation.
And
So,
and in the background, we may end up having Sajo's sister, the lady from the Bronx, Millie, at some point. So
yeah.
just that way, you guys are aware if she comes in or something. You know what I mean?
Shirley, I'm going to go ahead and restart. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Start trivia without me.
All right.
Do you want me to look for the good trivia questions like I had last time?
I think I got some. I hope.
Oh, if you're interested in free applications, like for Android, iOS, all that crap, Apple, I mean, Mac and Windows, you could go to this site every day. It's giveawayoftheday.com, and they'll give you good apps for free. For example, today they've got Backup Manager 8.313. Also, if you live in Hansford or Ochiltree counties in Tennessee or Texas, please beware you have a tornado warning in effect.
Jeez. Tornado warnings.
And we were thinking about sending a tornado to the Bronx.
Huh?
He wanted to send a tornado to the Bronx.
Eesh.
It's like, no, that's not gonna work. Oh my god.
Nah, that'll cause a lot of damage.
Oh boy, this is gonna make you laugh. What popular song was inspired by the sound of a washing machine?
What?
I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones got inspiration for I Can't Get No Satisfaction from a washing machine.
Yeah, by the sound of a washing machine. Oh boy. Alright, here's a good one for you. What was the song that officially kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Iron Man.
No, what was the song?
Yeah, Iron Man.
No, it wasn't.
Shoot the thrill.
Nope.
BTGC?
It's AC/DC, yeah.
Ooh.
But it was actually
Thunderstruck?
back. Nope, it's Back in Black. Back in
Highway to
Black.
Hell?
Yeah, no, it's Back in Black. That's the song.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back, Janet.
Shoot
I'm
the
back,
thrill.
I'm back in mostly yellow.
Yeah, but yeah, I just asked the question. What was the song that kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe? It was Back in Black by AC/DC.
All right. How long have
Okay.
insects existed on Earth?
Say that again?
How long have insects existed on Earth?
A lot longer than us. I'm going to say about 7 billion years.
No.
I'm not
Sajo?
even going to ask that one.
350 million years.
Mm.
What is the only letter that does not appear in any U.S. state name?
Q.
Yep,
You.
Q.
Oh, you're letting him read the questions tonight, huh?
Well, he's got some. I've got some.
All right. Which element is named after the creator of the periodic table?
I don't have a clue.
Mendelium.
I have no idea. I was going to say
Oh.
selenium, but that wouldn't work. What?
Mendelium. Remember making coffee?
What type of bird is sometimes called a sea parrot?
A seagull?
The what? What
Sea
kind of bird?
parrot.
Which kind of bird is called the what?
Sea parrot.
Sea parrot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a seagull, not a pelican. Um, there's another bird that's I don't know.
The puffin.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen pictures of puffins, Shirley?
Yes.
I
They
think
look
some
like.
Scandinavian countries net them and eat them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm not going to ask this question because, oh my god, this is a crazy one. The question is, what is the longest word in the dictionary? Let's see, I'm going to try to say this, but I'm going to
The
go very
longest what in the dictionary?
the longest word in the dictionary. Now I'm going to go very, very slow in saying this. Pneumono ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis.
Okay. Definition.
I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know.
I would give you the hard questions.
Well, I was trying for some wacky questions tonight anyway.
Which country has the most pyramids in the world?
Egypt.
No.
Oh.
Now, the pyramids, the Aztec pyramids. I can't remember what country they're mostly in.
Mexico.
Am I even close, Frodo? Down I
Nope.
am.
No, it's
I
not
don't know
Egypt.
which country.
Sudan.
Oh.
I've never heard of Sudan having pyramids.
Modern day Sudan was part of the Egyptian Empire.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Must be right about that one.
All right, here it is. It's pneumono ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis. It is actually a lung disease caused by inhaling very fine ash and sand dust. Yeah, the people of Mount St. Helens did that 45 years ago.
Not to mention the people that are in Kilauea's wake now.
Mm-hmm. Kilauea, Etna.
All right. What color were Dorothy's ruby red slippers in the original Wizard of Oz book by L. Frank Baum?
Green,
Nope.
orange,
Nope.
yellow.
Red.
Are you going to take a stab, Shirley?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What color were Dorothy's ruby red slippers in the original Wizard of Oz?
Silver. They were silver because the ruby red slippers came as a test of using Technicolor.
Yep.
I remember.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
Silver.
the original were silver, but they wanted to test out the Technicolor aspects of the movie, so that's why they changed it to ruby red slippers.
And
Okay.
in the
To enhance
begin,
the
so
red.
in the original, it was Dorothy's silver slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
How many NFL teams currently lack cheerleaders?
3.
Uh-uh. Nope.
18.
Nope.
23.
17.
Nope. Come on, guys. It's below
1.
10.
1.
I'll give you that hint.
1.
Nope. It's below 10.
5.
5.
Sarah said that, and I said,
What was it?
nope. The
Oh.
correct answer is 8.
Oh.
Ah, 8.
About
That
what
was a little close, but
fraction about what fraction of a human tooth is visible? Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
5%.
Wait, what
Rest
did you
is
say?
all root.
Sarah got it.
What was it?
1/3.
Oh.
Were playing cards invented in Europe, Asia, or Africa? Yep, that's right, Sarah.
Mhm.
The answer was
Run the question by me again.
were playing cards invented in Europe,
Mhm.
Asia, or Africa? And the correct answer is Asia.
Oh.
What is the oldest college in the U.S.?
Harvard.
Harvard.
Yale.
Harvard.
It's been around since the 1600s.
Mm-hmm. What were Sir Winston Churchill's final words?
Hmm. I don't know.
Anyone got a guess?
No, I
Nope.
don't.
Mm-mm.
The
Got
answer. The answer. I'm bored with it all.
Bored is it all?
Mm.
Bored with it all?
No,
Yep.
no. Just tired.
Shirley,
Yes.
how many ribs does a human skeleton have?
16.
Nope.
24.
There you go. 12, 24, 12 on each side.
Mm-hmm. 16, 42, Omaha, Omaha. Sorry, can't resist that. All right,
How many countries are recognized by the United Nations?
206?
Nope.
200.
101.
What was that, Sajo?
201.
Nope. But you guys are going in the correct direction at least.
Okay, 192.
Now you went too far.
195?
180.
There you go.
Ah, 195.
195.
195.
I'm not doing so good tonight, damn it.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Which TV show featured the first interracial kiss ever aired?
Star Trek.
Yep, both you and
Uhura
Sarah
and
got it
Kirk.
pretty much
But they were being
simultaneously.
forced to do it. They were being forced to do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't of their own volition, but that kicked up a fuss too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which musician holds the record for most Grammys of all time?
Beyonce?
There you go, Shirley. Nope, it's Beyonce.
She wrap up nominations as well.
Yep.
And winning.
How many keys does a piano have?
88.
That's correct.
What was the title of that one Dr. Seuss story? About the kid, the guy who forced the kids to play the piano constantly.
I don't know that one. Cat in the Hat?
No, it was. Oh, damn it. I wish I could remember it.
What musical takes place in the land of Oz? And
Wicked.
Contains the...
Wicked. sorry, Frodo, but I've seen that movie and they already got the trailer for part 2.
Shirley got it before I could even finish the question. Yeah, it was Wicked.
Yeah, because they've already put out the trailer for part 2.
And the songs in question, just so everyone can know, were "I'm Not That Girl," "Wonderful," and "March of the Witch Hunters."
Mm.
So, what do the following words have in common? Isosceles, equilateral, and scaly.
Triangles.
Yep, they are types of triangles. Janet got it.
Janet nailed it. Triangles.
Isosceles gave it away to me.
Mm-hmm. The isosceles triangle.
What war was ended by the signing of the Treaty of Versailles? Sarah got it. World War I is the answer.
Oh. Okay, now I'm going to change up that question about Beyonce. Now, which band has the most Grammy wins of all time?
Band?
The Beatles?
Yep. Nope.
Not the Beatles?
No.
Sure. That's a good
Okay,
one.
the Beatles. Okay. I thought it would be the Beatles, but
No.
I'm not sure.
All right. This should help. Bono.
Oh, really?
Ah.
You too?
Mm-hmm.
U2, Bon Jovi.
Janet,
too,
I just
Iris.
said it. It's you too.
Ah,
Frodo got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to think a minute. Hey, I'm slow on the draw tonight, all right?
All right.
You're good. Who did Elton John and Bernie Taupin initially write Candle in the Wind for in 1973?
Marilyn Monroe.
There you go. Marilyn
Which
Monroe.
was Candle in the Wind.
Mm-hmm. Then in 19
Candle in the Wind / Love Lies Bleeding.
yeah. Then
I believe
in
it's the full
1997 he had adjusted it for the funeral of Diana.
I like Princess Diana's version a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Okay.
I feel sorry because you know what? She was under a great deal of stress trying to be a royal.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a question that I'm only probably going to need to say 4 words of, and someone's going to get it.
Okay.
What egg-laying mammal? Nope.
Platypus?
Wait, say that
There
again?
you go. Sure.
An egg-laying mammal. It's a platypus.
Okay.
The whole question was, what egg-laying mammal has a paddle-shaped tail, sleek body covered in dense fur, a wide flat bill, and big webbed feet?
Okay, a duck-billed platypus. I wonder what happened. Who had all the spare parts for that animal?
Hmm.
Because
So
think
here's
about
a
it. It's got a duck bill, a beaver tail, webbed feet.
so here's a really good question that I'm not sure any one of you will get. What is the national dish of England?
Strawberries and
What?
cream.
Nope. What
Want
is
to
the
run that question
national
by me
dish?
again, Frodo?
All right. What's the national food of the UK? You said.
National dish of England.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's see, there's bangers
Sarah
and
Sarah
mash,
just Sarah just said fish and chips. That is not the answer.
Okay.
bangers and mash,
Nope.
meat pies.
Nope.
Hmm.
Trying to
Nope.
Thank
It's
think.
you.
not the English breakfast. This is gonna sound weird, but the national dish of England is chicken tikka masala.
Oh yeah, I should throw back to some of my end from bizarre foods things. That man went all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead, sure.
All right. What?
I'm gonna do mine next.
Okay.
So
What color was the first car ever made?
black.
Purple, red, yellow,
Frodo, you got
orange.
it. Stop. Frodo got it. It's black.
Ugh.
The Model T was black.
Mm-hmm.
So here's an interesting question, and it's not interesting because it's hard,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll understand here in a moment.
Okay.
What is the capital of Iceland?
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik,
Sarah just said some word I can't even say, but yes, Janet,
Reykjavik, Reykjavik.
Shirley,
However,
and
Shirley.
Janet both got it simultaneously. It's Reykjavik.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Welcome to Reykjavik, Iceland.
Excuse me.
What
Oh.
Caribbean what Caribbean country plans to remove Charles III as head of state in 2025?
Jamaica?
Yep, that's correct.
Damn.
Jamaica.
Let's go to Jamaica, man. I like it, man. He's wicked, man.
Okay. What is the French word for cheese?
Brie?
Nope, nope.
No, that's
There you go.
yes.
There you go. Sarah got it.
What was it?
Fromage.
Oh, fromage, yeah. It's been so long I forgot.
Oui, oui,
Fromage and chicken, cheese and chicken.
oui, 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 oui.
Oui, oui, mon ami.
Okay, that doesn't have the answer. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2023?
No idea. I don't follow the dang Academy Awards.
What do you think, Shirley?
About what?
Who won
What
the
actress
gr-
won won an Academy Award in 2023?
for Best Actress?
And I don't want to cheat either. Uh, I don't know. I can't remember. Damn it.
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh, that's right, for Everything, Everywhere, Everywhere, Everything All at Once, or whatever the name of that movie is. Now, who won Best Supporting Actor that same year?
I don't know.
No
Can't-
idea.
Kei Hwan Kwei, who who's in Indiana Jones as it was short something, and he was also in the Goonies as Data. And he'd been
No
out.
idea.
All right, I
No,
got another good one. A couple good ones here.
Okay.
How many zip codes are there in the United States? And I'll accept a number within 5 of the correct answer.
105.
No way. A lot more than that. I'm gonna say.
Way more.
I'm gonna
You
say
you
2,000.
guys you guys
150.
are thinking
a
rookie numbers.
150,000.
Now you're going a little over excess.
Okay. 10,000.
125,000.
Nope, it's not 10,000. But
I
you
said
have a
125,000.
no, but you have the number of digits in the answer correct, Shirley.
Oh.
I'll be quiet then.
5-digit number.
Okay.
5 digits.
10,345.
Nope. I'll tell you this, you're gonna have to add quite a bit more to that 10,000 to get it.
32,479.
You're within 1,000.
34,000.
33,000.
34,000.
Nope. Keep going.
35,000.
35,000, you said? Nope.
38,000.
Higher.
Keep going.
42,000.
45,000.
You're okay. I'm gonna give it to Shirley because she's super close. Because the
Okay.
full answer is 41,642.
So I went over
Yeah.
when I said 45,000.
Yeah.
Just a little bit over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't care.
What's the singular of spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
No.
No? Spaghetti?
Nope. Nope, it's not spaghetti.
But tea?
A singular noodle of spaghetti is what we're talking about here. What is it called?
I've heard before. I forgot what it was. Damn it.
Spaghetto.
Oh, spaghetto. That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's spaghetto in the ghetto. Sorry, couldn't resist that.
I'm not
Where
even
do
gonna
they come
answer.
up with these names?
Okay. Here's an interesting one for you. Which major U.S. network originally aired the sitcoms Friends, The Office,
NBC.
and The French Prince of Bel-Air? And that is correct.
Yep.
Yep. NBC.
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 And right now, the majority of them are playing on CW.
Used to be WB.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There we go. In Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea?
The
Poseidon.
God of the Sun.
Poseidon.
Sarah got it. Sarah got it. It was Poseidon.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said the God of the Sun, not the God of the Sea, but I misheard.
It's all right.
Hmm.
What chemical element has the symbol PT on the periodic table?
What was the symbol?
PT.
Hmm.
Something T. CT?
P as in Paul, T as in time.
And I don't have my periodic elements shirt to look at.
And we probably wouldn't have told you anyway.
Well, it has a full periodic table on the front.
Mm-hmm.
CT. It's not cadmium.
Nope. No, it's
I
not
haven't-
CT. It's PT.
I have no idea.
Tommy. The answer is platinum.
I'm gonna have to turn my damn volume up more.
All right.
It's what?
Which book became famous for its opening line? Call me Ishmael.
Isn't that Moby Dick?
Yep.
Moby Dick.
How about this? Which element has the chemical symbol W?
Mm.
Whoop
Sarah
your
got it.
ass. Whoop ass.
It's tungsten.
Tungsten. Okay.
W. I could not resist the whoop ass.
What is the
So,
name of the coffee that's made from poop?
oh God, it has a name. Yes, they actually take poop to make this coffee.
It gets ingested by the coffee fruit itself gets ingested by a certain type of lemur, and
Mm-hmm.
and then they poop it out, and after it's pooped out, all the digestive enzymes and shit supposedly make it taste amazing.
Yeah.
Do I believe that?
Well, there is a poop coffee. I've seen it on a show. I can't remember, but I feel sorry for whoever has to pick the coffee beans out of the poop. But I'm not sure which critter. Maybe it was a lemur, but yes, they do make. They
It's
can make coffee
actually
out of poop.
the animal is called the civet cat, and yeah. So the answer is Hopi Luwak.
Excuse me. What?
Hopi Luwak.
Opie Luwa.
Yep.
You never should have drank the soda before the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What continent do acai berries grow on?
What? Well, I'd have to do something so I can hear you better. Run the question by me again, please.
What continent do acai berries grow on?
Oh, acai berries? Do you know the answer, Shirley?
Nope.
What? I don't know either.
The answer is South America.
Oh.
Oh, what country? South
No,
America.
continent.
Continent. South
Yep.
America. And they are supposed to be, acai is supposed to be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's good?
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Peanut being
How
an
many
obnoxious little
letters?
pink twin.
Go ahead, Frodo.
How many letters are between L and S in the alphabet?
7.
6.
Shirley got it. 6.
LMNOPQRS. I got 7. LMNOPQRS. I got 7 still.
You're not supposed
You said
to
between
count
L and
the
S?
Yeah,
Yes,
but you're not.
don't.
But you're not supposed to count the two letters themselves. That's why I came up with 6.
LMNOPQ
R.
MNOPQRS.
Uh-huh.
Still got 7.
Never mind.
Which American road runs from Chicago to Los Angeles?
Route 66.
You know what was just crazy there?
What?
What?
You two, and Sarah said the same answer at exactly the same time, and it was the exact right answer.
Uh-huh.
Shirley and I rode Route 66. Remember when we
Yeah,
went to see went up to Winslow?
we stopped at Winslow to see the actual corner where it's set
Standing
in
on the
the corner,
corner in
Winslow,
Winslow, Arizona.
Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. And then there's a mural of the
It's a
girl in the
girl,
black
my lord, in a flatbed
Ford,
Ford. It's a girl, my lord, in a
flatbed
flatbed Ford.
Ford,
Stop,
slowing down to take a look at
stop,
me.
look at me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mural in the window of a building directly behind us.
Uh-huh.
And then they added, who was the second person they added to the
Glenn
corner?
Fry. They added Glenn Fry. And I actually got to see that when I started going home from that road trip back in 2016. They had put it in that. They have a festival every year called the Stand on the Corner Festival, and they introduced the Glenn Fry statue in that festival that year.
Yeah, we arrived 2 weeks too early for that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an interesting one, and I don't know if any of you guys are going to get it. Which musician is the godmother to Elton John's sons?
No idea.
Can you
Think
give
about
us a hint
Elton
of some
John.
songs they've done?
I really can't do too many because it'll just give it away right away, but I can give you a description. Tends to
Go for it.
dress in crazy ways. Yep,
Crazy
Lady
Pigs.
Gaga. I said
Lady
tens,
Gaga is a godmother to Elton John's? Oh,
sons, yes.
Hmm. Interesting.
well, you know what? I have heard that Lady Gaga is not that bad of a human being, despite
No.
her weirdness.
Yes, I mean she started off weird, but boy, she's mellowed out. And she's done a lot. She's done a lot to help other people.
Okay, this one should be easy for Janet because this fits her personality perfectly. Which animal is the mascot for Hufflepuff House in the Harry Potter books? Sarah got it.
Meow.
I was gonna say it, Badger.
That's right. Both you.
And can you
Shirley,
I'm
can you
sorry,
imagine?
I
Can
didn't
you
follow
imagine?
Harry Potter that
Yeah, can you
good.
imagine? Can you imagine somebody from Wisconsin getting into the Hufflepuff house? And it's like, Wisconsin Badgers, yeah.
I wonder how a Wisconsin Badger would do in
Hogwarts? Good
what's
question.
the snitch, where they go after the snitch.
The Golden Snitch? Yeah, good question.
What
how
was
many
that game
times?
called?
All right, Frodo.
Quidditch.
Oh,
Yep.
How many times did Ross Geller marry and divorce on Friends?
5?
Wait, what was that, Sajo?
3 times.
Sajo nailed it.
Nice.
3?
Times.
Yeah.
All right.
He was married to. First, he was married to that turned into a lesbian. Second was Rachel, and third was Emily.
Okay. How many times was Elizabeth Taylor married?
8.
Who was that? You, Shirley?
Yes.
Yep, 8 times is correct.
Mm-hmm. She was notorious for that.
Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
Marie Curie?
Yep, that's right, Marie Curie.
Sorry, I'm yelling a bunch of questions tonight.
Well,
Huh?
I'm just letting you nail them, Shirley. 'Cause I'm getting questions I don't even know. So I'm going to expand my
Thanks.
knowledge by shutting up and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Banksy is an artist known for working with which medium?
What was that name? Bank Z?
Banksy. Banksy.
Oh shit! I just saw some of his work online,
I don't have
and
a
I can't
clue.
remember the medium it was in.
I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'm sorry.
Ceramic, ceramic,
Nope.
wood.
Nope.
I can't remember what it was that I saw
Graffiti.
his medium in.
Graffiti.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was graffiti work. Thank you, Frodo.
What does IPA stand for?
India Pale India Pale Pale Ale.
Sure, Janet, you're dead on.
Yeah.
India Pale Ale is the answer.
I did not know what it was till I just happened to look it up. I said, what is an IPA? Because I've noticed it on craft beer, different types of craft beer names. It's a India Pale Ale. I can't talk too well tonight. Please forgive me.
You're fine. You're fine.
Shirley,
Yes.
how many time zones are there in Russia?
13,
Close.
12,
40.
Close.
5.
11.
11 is correct.
Okay. I knew they had more than
It's
10.
Harold. It was Harold that Ross's first wife on Friends.
All right.
This is gonna be funny. Which country drinks the most beer per capita?
Germany.
No, it isn't.
Netherlands?
Nope. Nope. It's not Ireland. It's not Germany.
The United States?
Netherlands?
Nope. Not the Netherlands. Not United States. No.
It's the country. Elvis?
No, this is not a country, Shirley.
Sorry.
No, this is not a country, Dad.
What am I talking about?
How'd your head go just then?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
I don't
think-
know. I don't know, Frodo.
I may be
Yes.
overtired because I think I did so much printing this afternoon. Sorry.
You want to give us a hint before I bust my
I'll
sides
give-
laughing at you?
I'll give you a hint. It's in Europe.
France, Switzerland,
Nope.
Is-
Nope.
Spain, Portugal,
It's
Norway,
one you,
Norway,
you
Sweden,
probably won't guess.
It's
Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Let's see, what else is in Europe? You've got Romania, Czech Republic.
There we go. The Czech Republic.
Oh,
What? And I thought that it was this here in the United States.
nope. You have to
Okay.
go to the Czech Republic.
Trivia question. A good trivia question.
Okay.
How many bones do sharks have?
How many? What?
Bones do sharks have? I'm gonna say
No,
800
actually
806.
0, because the sharks are mostly cartilage, giving them that swift
Janet
ability to
nailed it.
Yep, that's it.
no bones, all cartilage.
Zero.
Oh,
Yep.
You don't have to worry about the bones when you eat fish steak, shark's meat. You got to watch out for the teeth though when you're swimming. Nice to
That was a
remember
good-
my nature documentaries,
Mhm.
Frodo.
Yep. What is considered a normal human heart rate?
Normal human heart rate? 75,
yeah.
I think.
Sarah, you're kind of close. You got the 60 part right.
64, 63, 62.
No.
Oh.
It's range. It's a range.
Oh, 67.
62 what?
Feet in men.
62 over 80?
That's blood pressure, but that's not what it is. No. The answer is 60 to 100 beats per minute. That's
Okay.
exactly right. All right. I've got a little trivia. I got an interesting trivia question for all of you.
Mm.
There is one common thread between these four actors. Let's see if you can figure it out. Tom Hanks, Michael Keaton, Ellen DeGeneres, Owen Wilson. What do they all have in
Oh,
Uh,
they were voice actors in a movie, I think. I
they
just
all are actors and voice actors, so that is correct. But
mhm.
we need to be specific with this one because it's very no.
Owen. I know Ellen DeGeneres wasn't in. Shirley, help me here.
I don't know.
Run the question by Shirley again.
I keep dozing off.
What do Tom Hanks, Michael Keaton, Ellen DeGeneres, and Owen Wilson all have in common?
Finding Nemo?
They all attended
Nope.
Juilliard?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
They all voiced Pixar characters.
Oh, of course.
Tom Hanks voiced
Woody.
Woody. Michael Keaton voiced Chick Hicks in Cars.
Oh, yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres voiced
Dory.
Dory in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory.
Mm-hmm.
And Owen Wilson voiced Lightning McQueen in Cars.
Ah, okay.
I knew it was movie related. I just couldn't recall what.
All right, here's a really interesting one, and I wonder who's going to get this.
Okay.
I want a very specific number for this one too.
Okay.
How many people have walked on the moon?
Let's see. Neil Armstrong. He's the only one I can remember.
7?
Also, Aldrin.
Nope.
Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. I'm trying to remember. Damn. God, you're getting me with too many ones I should know the answer to.
Are you ready for the answer?
Yeah. Go ahead. I can't
A
think today.
dozen.
Oh.
Okay, who were the other 11? Because I only got Neil Armstrong.
It was.
Well, Buzz Aldrin, because he did.
Mm-hmm.
So Neil Armstrong. Then you got Buzz Aldrin, who was the second person that walks on the moon. He was the second 11 astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then we got Alan Dean and Charles Conrad
Mm-hmm.
from Apollo 12. Then we got, hold on, Edgar Mitchell and Alan Shepard on Apollo 14. Because remember, 13 had the disaster. Then we got James Irwin and David Scott for Apollo 15. Charles Duke and John Young for Apollo 16. And it looks like Thomas Mattingly, the second, was part of that crew too. And the final ones, the Apollo 17 ones,
Mm-hmm.
Harrison Schmitt and Eugene Cernan.
Wow. That's a lot of footprints left behind.
Hmm.
So,
You know
which
that
is
photo?
yeah, surely.
That's a lot of
Yes.
footprints left behind.
Which is the only lowercase letter in the word Disney in the Walt Disney logo? Sarah got it.
Why?
Why?
The I.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay,
Ay,
ay, ay.
ay, ay, ay.
Yep.
Frodo, when the show's over, I got something to tell you, which
Okay.
can't be mentioned on the show right now.
Okay.
What is the chemical symbol for potassium?
Okay.
Sarah and you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's K.
We got it, okay? Oh, here's a good one. What was the first sport ever played in space?
Ah,
First, what?
The first ever sport played in space.
baseball.
Nope.
Golf.
Nope.
Oh, what do you call that new paddle game?
Pickleball? No. This clue should give it away completely. Michael Jordan.
Really?
Basketball.
Yep. Yep, 'tis Michael Jordan.
All right.
Boy, but what did they use for a basket?
You.
Food asses, I think.
What classic cartoon gang is a group of 5?
Mystery Inc.
What?
Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby.
That's right. I did not give the clue away because it would have given it away too quickly.
Right.
But the clue was
What
four
did
humans.
what did the crew have to bribe Scooby with so he'd beat the brave pup?
Scooby
The
snacks.
Scooby Gang.
Yeah. Velma would offer him one and he'd take the whole darn box.
What
All right, how
word?
many more questions do we have time for?
Probably about 4 or 5. Probably about 4 or 5. Go ahead, Frodo.
Which word frequently goes before moon, bayou, and blood?
Blue.
Blue moon, blue bayou.
Blue blood, blue bayou.
Yep. Ah, here we go. In French cooking, there are 5 mother sauces. Name them. Nope. Demi-glace is not one of them.
Demi-glace goes on cakes, I would think. Creme brulee.
What was that, Jan?
Creme brulee is the only one I could think of. It's French
That's not
enough.
a sauce. Yeah. The French cooking has 5 mother sauces. They're bechamel, velouté, hollandaise, espagnole, and sauce tomate.
Okay. You're right. I never would have gotten that one.
What higher education degree does Ken Jeong?
University?
Shirley?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What higher education degree does Ken Jeong have?
University? PhD. Never mind.
Actually,
I have no
say it,
idea.
because it is a PhD. It's a doctorate.
You're asking all the impossible questions, Frodo.
Actually, this one might not be that impossible for Shirley. What do John Legend, Audrey Hepburn, Whoopi Goldberg, and Mel Brooks
Wake up,
have in
Shirley.
common?
Hmm?
What do who, and who have in common?
What do John Legend,
Mm-hmm.
Audrey Hepburn, Whoopi Goldberg, and Mel Brooks have in common?
I'm not sure. They were all in the same movie?
Nope.
Shirley,
What?
answer his question.
What was the question?
You're
What
gonna
do
have to
John
repeat it
Legend,
again.
Audrey Hepburn, Whoopi Goldberg, and Mel Brooks have in common?
Do y'all have a star on the Walk of Fame?
Well, I mean, that's obvious, but no.
I have no idea.
They're all EGOT winners.
Oh, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. It's a very exclusive list.
Yep. Hey, Sajo. Sajo.
I think he's having dinner. I've been
Okay.
Anyway, it is about
56.
4
What?
minutes till.
Is a jalapeno pepper a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit.
Well, technically, it could be a fruit because the difference
It
between
is
a
a
fruit and a
fruit.
vegetable is fruits have seeds, vegetables don't. A jalapeno pepper has seeds, so technically it is a fruit. So is a
Yep.
tomato.
Jalapeno, Batman.
So is a tomato. Although tomatoes get classified as fruit, as vegetables, but they're actually a fruit.
And that's actually because of the United States. I'm not going to get into that.
Okay.
But the tunes, the there's the, these two songs have the same tune, and they're children's nursery songs.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Bob Black Sheep and the ABC song. What's the other song that shares the same tune? Surely Sarah got it right on cue.
What was it?
What was it?
Twinkle,
was it?
twinkle, little star,
Oh.
how I wonder what you are. Yep.
Okay.
All
Alright, one more question.
Yep. And I'm gonna look for a really interesting one.
Okay. Yeah, me too, because I'm not gonna lie, some of these so-called bizarre questions aren't exactly bizarre.
Which style of architecture is the Notre Dame Cathedral made in?
Boo. Athens, Ionic,
I'm gonna say this already. Sarah got it.
okay.
It's Gothic.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, and I bet you the Catholics in that area are very happy that the Notre Dame Cathedral is now officially open.
Yes, a lot of people around the world are happy to
Yes.
see that thing back open.
Yeah, I like when they showed that on the news. I'm like, holy shit!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
History was almost lost forever, but thank God. I said, we're not gonna let that happen.
Well, you want to know though? They had some irreplaceable stained glass that was destroyed though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they can always make new stained glass. That part's not too difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? It's now practically 10 o'clock, and I am so sorry for dozing off throughout the show tonight. I'm just overly tired.
She's always
Well,
tired. And you know why she's always tired?
Why?
Because she's sick and tired of being sick and tired.
No.
Actually, she busts her ass off at work.
Yeah, like today I was so busy. But anyway, I won't go into that. But anyway, here's our plan. Next week, we have Money Mayhem, Political Catch-Up with Frodo and myself, and another round of trivia on
Here is
Friday.
your reminder. Make coffee.
Alexa, stop.
That's right.
It was my
I
make
want
coffee
that
reminders.
coffee. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, here's
Someday
what
I,
here's what I would love to see.
what's that?
Shirley, Shirley, on coffee for right now.
No way. I tried coffee as a kid. I never liked it. So I've never had coffee because I absolutely did not like the taste of it.
well, I don't like coffee black, but I do like good coffee creamer. I have another container of chocolate caramel, and I have two things of hazelnut in the fridge. That
Mm-hmm. All right. So
okay.
yeah, of course, like I said, next Friday we'll do trivia night once again. And one thing, a couple things to note. July 4th is a Friday. We'll talk more about that as we get closer. We'll probably be moving a couple shows back a couple days to accommodate for the fact that Friday, July 4th is a holiday and so forth. So we'll talk more about
Well,
that
and
as we get
and, and
closer.
remember, we always say if the mailman doesn't work, why should we?
Yep. All right. So I'm going to say what I always say on Fridays. Please remember, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, don't play any of your mobile games to drive, but do think and drive. And also remember wear your seatbelt because it is required by law in all 50 states. All right? We'll see you back here next
All
week.
right, everybody, be safe.
Okay, wait. I got to play the ending first, so hang on for 15 seconds. Growl.
All right, I'm gonna bounce out.
All right.
All right. Thanks for hosting, Frodo.
Yeah. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great weekend. Sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday for not only Monday Mayhem, but our 1,800th episode. So,
Wow.
yep. So, all you say is have a great weekend. Peace out.